Before we dive into what I'm about to reveal, take a moment to pause. The world around you may feel chaotic, uncertain, and heavy, yet there's a quiet force pulling you forward, urging you to awaken. This isn't a coincidence. There is a reason your heart feels restless, and your spirit senses a change on the horizon. You are being prepared for something far greater than ordinary life, something that will touch the core of who you are. You have been chosen not for recognition nor for accolades, but for purpose. A profound spiritual shift is approaching, and it is calling you to rise above the ordinary and step into a higher destiny. Those who ignore this call risk missing the transformative path that has been laid before them. The Creator is making selections. Many will drift away, disconnected from their true purpose, while you have been marked, set apart, and chosen. The world is entering a period of purification, a time when those out of alignment with divine light will face serious consequences. But for you, a new chapter is beginning, a transformation that reaches far beyond your physical existence, reshaping your soul. You will start to notice subtle signs and synchronicities, moments that feel almost too perfect to be random. Dreams will stir you awake at night, and a deep intuition will whisper that something monumental is coming. Before we explore this fully, take deliberate steps to affirm your readiness. Like this video, subscribe and comment 111. This number carries sacred energy, a divine code that resonates with the universe, signaling your openness to what is unfolding. If you feel deep inside that you are one of the chosen, stay attentive. Your soul already senses the truth, even if your mind is still catching up. What you are about to discover can completely redirect your life, but only if you embrace it fully with surrender and faith. Those unwilling to accept this call may fall away, but those who do will become beacons of light amidst darkness. The restlessness inside you is not accidental, it is your spirit awakening. A global spiritual reset is coming, and only those anchored in purpose will endure the storm. God does not call the qualified, He qualifies those He calls. Time is accelerating, and with it, the trials will intensify. Signs are everywhere, though many remain blind to them. You have seen them, that is why you are here. You are no longer on a simple path. You have entered a sacred journey that demands intention, courage, and complete surrender. A spiritual divide is approaching, separating the awakened from those still asleep. Faith will be tested, and challenges will mount, but your roots are strong, and your purpose is clear. You will stand firm, even when it means moving against the tide. This is the essence of being chosen. You are being called to act not just with words, but through living faith. Spiritual warriors are sought, those with pure hearts, unwavering dedication, and burning passion. The transformation ahead may seem chaotic, yet you are not alone. Angels, divine guidance, and cosmic alignment surround you. What you are experiencing is not merely a message, it is a call to action, a divine unveiling. Ignore it at your peril, embrace it, and you will witness glory beyond imagination. The chosen are guides for the spiritually awakened and the lost alike. You are tasked with leading, healing, and illuminating the way. Humanity is returning to faith not through logic, but through divine inspiration. Those who once rejected love and light are now seeking reconciliation, and you, the chosen, are central to this divine reunion. Your role is to show the path, extend compassion, and inspire faith where hope has waned. Being chosen is not about superiority, it is about responsibility. You are the bridge for others, the light in darkness, the voice calling weary hearts back to the divine. The time for decisive, faithful action is now. Every step matters, and every choice carries eternal significance. Challenges will come, doubts will arise, but the true chosen endure, anchored in purpose, unwavering and fearless. Your mission is not comfortable, it is sacred. You are to walk among the broken, defend the vulnerable, and act with intentional faith. The world will attempt to distract and deter you, but your faith is your foundation, unshakable in the fiercest storms. You are being shaped into a spiritual guardian, a protector, a guide. The hour has arrived to rise, to embrace your destiny, and to fulfill the calling that your soul has always known. In my view, this message resonates deeply with the truth I've been feeling for some time. It reminds me that life isn't just about going through the motions, it's about recognizing the higher purpose that calls each of us. I truly believe that we are being guided, even when the path seems unclear or challenging. The idea of being chosen isn't about being superior. It's about responsibility, courage, and the willingness to act with intention. Reading this, I feel a renewed sense of purpose and a reminder that every step we take can have profound spiritual significance. It's inspiring and humbling at the same time, and it motivates me to stay grounded in faith while embracing the mission that life is calling me toward. You are not here merely for your own growth, but to serve as a sanctuary for others. You will become a pillar of support for those in despair, a guiding voice for those searching, and a living example that reignites hope in hearts that feel broken. Your presence will bring light into darkness. This calling requires sacrifice and surrender, but it is also among the highest honors one can receive, to be entrusted by God with lives, destinies, and divine missions. You were chosen deliberately. God saw what was within you and prepared you for this very moment. The time to step fully into your purpose has arrived. In a world filled with confusion and darkness, where so many are searching aimlessly, you have been called to shine as a beacon, not for fame or recognition, but for meaning. Your heart feels the weight, and your soul senses urgency because something profound is stirring within you, even if it is not yet fully clear. You are not required to comprehend the entire divine plan, only to respond to it. When you do, an invisible force begins to work through you. Compassion flows naturally. You offer love unexpectedly. You guide those on the edge, often without realizing it. Every small act becomes part of a larger divine design. You are being led by a force that is subtle but precise. Even quiet actions carry divine weight, forming a symphony orchestrated by God through your life. Now is the moment to embrace your calling. Release fear, doubt, and hesitation. You were equipped for this long before this day arrived. The strength within you was given not for personal gain, but to fulfill a mission beyond this world. Once embraced, your faith moves into action and your soul becomes a compass. The impossible becomes your field of purpose. This is not about recognition or applause. It is about serving the divine plan. The world is in need of your light, and you were chosen to provide it. Rise with courage and unwavering faith, knowing that each step is supported by a divine presence that never fails. In today's world of constant distraction, staying spiritually focused is a daily challenge. Toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, and paralyzing fears must be released. They have no place where God is leading you. You are being called to a higher level of living, where purpose outweighs comfort and mission surpasses pleasure. Release what holds you back. The resources you need are already provided. Abundance will follow, but first, trust. Your faith is your armor, and your connection to the divine is your fortress. This is no longer a journey for self-interest alone. The call is clear. Live for the mission. Everything you have been waiting for lies on the other side of obedience. You are not here by accident. There is a calling inside you that goes far beyond personal ambition. Your role is to touch lives, spread divine light, and guide hearts toward God. Even your simplest actions can transform lives when driven by this higher purpose. True fulfillment is not measured by wealth or accolades, but by the lives we impact and the hope we restore. As the spiritual currents of the world intensify, signs of change are appearing everywhere: unexplained events, sudden shifts, and global transformations. While it may feel overwhelming, this is not a time for fear, but for clarity. The awakening has begun. Those walking in faith will experience quiet joy, while those distant from the light are called to repentance. These signals are divine reminders that the harvest is near. The platform for this message is no longer limited to churches. It spans social media, podcasts, videos, and screens across the globe. The chosen must use these tools to amplify the Creator's voice, not their own. The time for action is now. We are witnessing a spiritual awakening that transcends appearances, reconnecting humanity with God and igniting a new era. Even as the world seems to fall apart, a profound shift is occurring, and you are a central part of it. You were not chosen for perfection, but for the courage and strength that reside within you. Heaven is calling, persistently and powerfully. This call is real. That stirring in your heart is God's voice urging you to rise, to shine, and to become a light in the darkness. Faith is more than belief, it is action, direction, and commitment. The world needs leaders aligned with love, wisdom, and purpose. Now is the time to act with intention. You are a key participant in this great spiritual awakening. Ordinary existence is over. A new era of extraordinary living begins. Nothing in your past was wasted. Every lesson, triumph, and struggle has shaped you for this moment. Move forward. Let go of distractions and materialism. Let your faith be your shield, your divine connection, your fortress. Your mission is clear. Abandon the ordinary, release spiritual stagnation, and rise. To rise is to look inward, realign priorities, and live fully in accordance with your eternal purpose. You are meant to lead by faith, to be a living channel of divine love. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs you awake, radiant, and fulfilling the destiny for which you were designed. In my view, this message speaks directly to what I have been feeling in my own life. It reminds me that our purpose goes far beyond personal comfort or recognition. We are called to serve, to guide, and to be a source of light for others, even when the world feels chaotic. I truly believe that every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every lesson we face is preparing us for something far greater. Reading this has reinforced for me that faith is not passive. It is action, intention, and courage in the face of uncertainty. To embrace this calling is not always easy, but it is the most meaningful and transformative path we can walk. I feel a renewed sense of responsibility and hope, knowing that even the smallest acts of love and guidance can ripple out to touch countless lives.